What's up? Are you depressed? Don't know yet? Well, if you've eaten any of the following meals this past week, then you probably are.
But what qualifies me to rate these depression meals?
Well, I have zero regard for honoring nutrition or the Lord, so I think I know a thing or two about sadness cuisine. And we're starting my list very strong with really old, dusty ass glass of water. If you weren't depressed before drinking this, then you certainly are now. Congratulations. Saddest fucking thing. Tastes like whatever your crusty ass carpet smells like. It's been sitting there for like 3 days collecting all the dust and depravity of your room. Like moths have periodically been dry humping it. There's a fucking nematode giving birth on the top layer. But you still drink that shit. Because it's 3 in the morning and your mental capacity has been reduced to that of a littlest pet shop figurine. B tier. Because you're not gonna feel refreshed, but at least you're hydrated. Good job. Next food. Breakfast of Champions. Which is any sort of energy drink served alongside cigarettes. No, not coffee, because you might actually look somewhat put together if you're drinking coffee in the morning. An energy drink. Because that's what's gonna get both you and your stomach's pH levels up. If you can tolerate this shit in the morning, then you're built different. But also falling apart. For me, this breakfast option is chef's kiss. But only if the energy drink of choice is Coke Zero. No, not Diet Coke, that tastes like piss. Coke Zero. And anyone who says otherwise hates to see a girl boss winning. Solid S tier. But then we have your own tiers. Sodium is bad for you. F tier. You need to watch your blood pressure, dumbass. Moving on. A favorite among the depressed people community, instant noodles. Somehow this seems okay, but only if it's just the noodles, because it's fast and it's cheap. But the more things you add to it, the more depressing it gets. Because you're being delusional and trying to fool yourself that adding hot dogs and green onion on top of them will make it look like an actual meal when it's just a 30-cent pack of carbs. That's just my opinion. You also have to get the right kind, because I had instant noodles where all I can taste is MSG and my mouth feels both dry and slimy at the same time. Just, no, not a huge fan. I prefer its hot underrated cousin, cup of soup. So, C tier. The next one is good, I promise. The loose skin around your fingers and your mouth. I'm not even gonna pretend that's not the tastiest shit right there. Pure protein. It's like little morsels of meat jerky. Finding some good fucking food around here. A tier. Sauce on a carb. That's rock bottom for me. But I'm just going to say, spaghetti with ketchup is not a depression meal. I'm excluding pasta as a carb, as a whole on this list, because who in their depressed mind is going to boil themselves some pasta? Get real. F tier. This next one is a masterpiece and some people might not get it, but Iceland's 1-pound pizzas. So charred that bringing it to your mouth and biting in will make you look like one of those mining children from the 16th century. Solid B tier. Even if it's an actual disc of pure cancer, it's so satisfying getting to the middle and having just the perfect pizza. It's like working your way to a good slice. Well, not an actual slice, because yes, I eat frozen pizzas like they're fucking cookies. If we don't sin, Jesus died for nothing, so judge me. Next is shit that doesn't fit on a slice of bread, but you make a sandwich with it anyways. This includes hot dogs, entire fucking uncut pickles, boiled egg, leftover Italian, anything. This one isn't bad. I think it's something you might have in the early stages of a depressive episode, because I go about making that sandwich like I have a fucking master's in engineering, a master's in fine arts. I get really creative and I have fun. Makes me feel accomplished when I eat it, really. Overall, A tier. Okay, next is cocaine. As far as... Oh my god, she heard cocaine and she's getting up now, huh? Cocaine. As far as I'm concerned, that's not a depression meal. It's a depression solution. S tier. Anything not on a plate. For this, I made a little diagram. Look. As you see on the diagram, the closer the food containment method of the food is to that of a drinking one, the sadder it is. And here, right in the middle, we have a mug. It's not ideal for either food nor drink outside of warm ones, but it's also not sad. Like microwave mug cakes, fucking cup of soup, it works. Also, there's this little gray area here That's the paper plates. There's really too many variables surrounding paper plates, so I'm not even gonna get in there. C tier, which is something I cannot say about any British dish. D tier. UK is depression in the form of a country. You can't expect them not to make their national dishes fucking depression meals. And I think that's hilarious. In fact, 90% of them look like they're from a Great Depression cookbook still, which is double depressed. But D tier because I like Yorkshire pudding. You know what's C tier? You can't just call anything a pudding. No. D tier because you have the balls to call anything a pudding. Good job, UK. Toothpaste. I don't mean like eating it out of the tube. Just you're done brushing your teeth in the morning and you just look at yourself in the mirror. Think about how you cannot form any meaningful relationships with your peers and you don't spit it out. You just swallow that shit amidst dissociating. This is B tier, and I'll explain why. You're brushing your teeth in the morning? Pop off your eminence. Great job, my liege. Slay, king, queen. I'm gonna bust my own kneecaps. Last one is controversial, but a fucking smoothie bowl. Who are you trying to fool, Caitlin? You know those overnight oats you spend 2 hours decorating are gonna taste mediocre as shit. You're eating healthy because you saw some chick on Instagram eat healthy. She looks like she has her life put together, so you think if you eat healthy, I'll have my life be put together. You think that buying maca powder and chia seeds will solve all your problems, and guess what? It won't. Eating like a fucking bird solves absolutely nothing. Anyway, what depression meals are you guilty of indulging in? I really want to get more comfortable in front of a camera, so I can make better farts. So a tier list for this week seemed like a good idea. Do you like this mixed format? I don't, and Premiere certainly fucking doesn't. Also had to wash my hair and shit, but thank you, not you, for all the wonderful comments on the last video. I felt like I was in a group chat. That was really fun. Okay, bye.